Hey, what's up guys? Sammy here, and it's been a while since I last uploaded to the channel. So here is a review of the dlink EXO AX5400 Mesh Wi-Fi 6 router. So Wi-Fi 6 is the latest craze, and with gigabit speeds becoming more relevant, we're starting to see a demand for routers that can deliver those speeds. For those wondering, here in Australia, this router supports FTTP, FTTC, HFC, satellite and fixed wireless. The dlink EXO AX5400 Mesh Wi-Fi 6 router features a wide variety of features including dual-band Wi-Fi, OFDMA, two-way MU-MIMO, and support for the latest WPA-free Wi-Fi security protocol. Whilst advertised speeds of up to 5400 megabits per second, in real-world settings you should expect 4800 megabits per second on its 5 GHz band and 600 megabits per second on the 2.4 GHz band. And you're getting the best of both worlds for your devices, computers, and console gaming. With support for Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant, it also allows for voice control of your Wi-Fi network. But in my opinion, this doesn't seem to be a really standout feature other than enabling and disabling the guest Wi-Fi, which is why I'm not going to be covering it in this review. Taking a look inside the box, you'll find a quick installation card, a quick installation guide, a Google Assistant setup guide with, on the back of that, a Amazon Alexa setup guide, and your warranty information. Next up, you'll find the dlink EXO AX5400 Mesh Wi-Fi 6 router itself. Alongside that, you'll find an additional 2 high-gain antennas. Note their color differences for installation on the router. Lastly, in the box, you'll find an Ethernet cable and your power supply. Taking a look at the router itself, as you'd expect, it's made from plastic with some edges in a gloss finish. On the front of the router, you'll find LED status indicators for power, connectivity, and USB storage. On the back of the router, you'll find a variety of ports including power, a WAN port, 4 gigabit Ethernet ports, and a USB 3.0 and USB 2.0 port for creating a personal shared storage across your network. After plugging in the router and connecting it to the internet, you'll need to download either the iOS or Android dlink Wi-Fi app, and you'll be instructed to scan the barcode on your quick installation card. From here, you'll be asked to connect to the router, and after this process, which takes a few minutes, it's wise to proceed with a firmware update. From the main app screen, it's done so it's pretty simple for any basic user to get started, and it has some other options for parental control to allow certain times for the user's devices. The app itself does what it needs to do and allows you to perform a speed test using speedtest.net, which is a nice thing to have rather than going through the speed test app itself, but it doesn't allow for you to choose the test server. Fair enough. So how does it perform in real-world usage? To take advantage of those Wi-Fi 6 or 802.11ax, as otherwise called, you'll need a compatible device, and whilst I don't see the need to have or use gigabit speeds for its current price range, I can see it being appealing for those with large families for high demand 4K and eventual 8K streaming options. So how am I able to test out its performance if I don't have gigabit speeds? Well, I'm not really touching the surface of what the EXO AX5400 Mesh Wi-Fi 6 router is capable of. At the moment, I'm in the process of reviewing the dlink AX3000, which is a Wi-Fi 6 PCIe adapter. But again, I don't really have a resource-demanding benchmark in which I can really test out the true performance of this router. And I think most people will find this to be the same until Wi-Fi 6 is more widely available on their smart TVs. And the simple truth is that most devices aren't really going to take really full advantage of this router, but it's nice that we have the ability now to future-proof our Wi-Fi setup for the next 5 years or so. So what are my thoughts on the dlink EXO AX5400 Mesh Wi-Fi 6 router? Well, I think that the promise of a faster smart mesh Wi-Fi 6 router are there, and this one definitely puts a mark out there. For the foreseeable future anyways. In terms of router performance, at least in my case scenario, I had no issues with Netflix 4K streaming, YouTube at 4K, or multiplayer gaming where lag was not an issue. Range-wise, the router performed excellent where even at the edges of my house, I was able to keep a consistent, strong connection, and these are the things, in my opinion, that really matter. So, do you really need to spend $499 on a router? Well, that will depend on your living arrangement, and I can see this being really appealing to a large family with multiple iPads, smart TVs, and smartphones. However, if you don't see yourself really taking full advantage of streaming at 4K and your demand isn't as high as you think, dlink and other companies have other options below the $300 mark that still offer Wi-Fi 6 for future-proofing your setup. A lot of the features of this router and other routers on the market look great on paper, but I think a lot of it is just marketing to make routers seem like this offering seems more appealing, but you really have to think, do I actually need this? That's the decision that you'll have to make on your individual lifestyle and family arrangements. Anyways, those are just my opinions on this router. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with me or disagree with me. Full disclosure, dlink did send this out to me, but as always, all the opinions in this video are my own, and nobody saw this video before it was published. Anyways, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys did, please give the video a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and yeah, hope you guys have an awesome day as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.